Breath.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, we are going to be taking a look today at the main reasons why many business owners feel as if they are failing. And one of the reasons why they feel as if they are failing is because they don't have good time management. Okay. And as a business owner, I sometimes fall into this category too. Sometimes I feel like I am busy all day, but I am getting nothing accomplished. I don't know if any of you guys feel like that as well. Sometimes you're just busy, busy, busy. At the end of the day, you're like, what have I done? Like, I've got nothing to show for it. You know, I feel like that sometimes. I feel as if there are not enough hours in the day. But the truth is, we all have the same 24 hours in the day, or 1,440 minutes, or 86,400 seconds in a day, right? What differs is what we do with our time. So, as I said, this morning, we will be taking a look at time management. Okay. Now, time management is a vital skill and it enhances productivity. It can reduce stress. It improves work-life balance and it contributes to overall personal and professional success. And by mastering time management, you can make the most of each day and achieve your goals with greater ease and satisfaction. Okay, so you know how we do it. You know how I love my interaction. So you know I've got two key questions coming now, and I need some interaction from you guys to get me hyped, especially because it's 2 a.m. So give me a one in the chat if you're ready to hear about how time management can help you reach your goals. Give me a one in the chat. Jane is straight in there. One. Joanne, David, Donna, Morgan, Dania, Catrice, Dami, good morning. Adina, brilliant. This is brilliant. I love it already. And give me a two in the chat if you're ready to hear about how time management can help you reach your goals and get some useful tips for successful time management. Wow, there's two. Lavelle, Musa, Donna, Adina, Abby, Daedria, sorry, Angela. Wow, wow, wow. Karen, brilliant. This is what I like. This is what I like. But before I go any further, let me introduce myself because I am seeing some new names on there. Okay, my name is Michelle Jenmy. I am a business coach. I am an identity mentor, and I'm also a remote sales and marketing expert and an elite sales specialist. So what I do is I help you to discover your true self. I help you to shift your mindset, build your self-esteem and your confidence so that you can achieve your goals and build thriving businesses. So elite means the top, the best. So I'm elite in everything that I do. So you can choose to pay attention for the next 15 minutes. That is, of course, your choice. I recommend that you do pay attention, of course. But if you do, minimize your distractions and listen with an open mind. And if you are anything like me, you're going to want to grab a pen and some paper because you are going to want to make some notes. Okay. It is my belief that the information that we share on these calls can change your life immediately. And I mean, like from today, if you put some of these tips into action straight away. So, are you guys action takers? Yes or no? Let me see the action takers in the chat. Yes. Are you action takers? David is an action taker. Jane, I can see you cheering. She's an action taker. Donna's an action taker. Okay. Have I got awards and stuff? Of course, I've got awards. Yes, my love. Okay, I've got loads of action takers on here, and I am loving this right now. So let's jump straight into it. Let's jump straight into this. The first thing we are going to talk about is prioritizing your tasks. Okay, prioritizing your tasks, and you can do this using what we call the Eisenhower Matrix. Now, the Eisenhower Matrix it's also known as the urgent important matrix, and it helps you to categorize your task into quadrants. So what I want you to do right now, if you're writing this down, is draw on your piece of paper, line down and line across to make a quadrant. Okay, make four quarters. So the four quadrants are urgent and important, important not urgent, urgent but not important, and then neither urgent and neither important. So your first quadrant is urgent and important. Okay, so tasks in this quadrant require attention and have significant consequences. So we're talking about immediate attention, right? And if you don't complete them straight away, it can really impact your business. So an example of this could be a pressing deadline. If you've got something that needs to be done by 5 p.m. today, that goes in your urgent and your important section. Okay, so these tasks are top priority and need to be done immediately. So that's your first quadrant, urgent and important. Your second quadrant is important but not urgent. So tasks in this quadrant are critical and for achieving your long-term goals and personal growth, but they don't necessarily require immediate attention. So something in this quadrant would be your daily exercise routine, okay? Because that's important for your long-term goals, being fit and healthy, okay? But your business isn't going to crash because you don't complete it. So this is what goes into the important but not urgent quadrant. So for these tasks, you need to schedule time for these tasks, okay? Because if you don't schedule time for these tasks can possibly become urgent as well. Now, in your third quadrant, you've got urgent but not important. Now, tasks in this quadrant require immediate attention, but they're not crucial to your long-term success or to your values. So an example of this would be your phone calls or your emails. They are, urgent. You need to get back to them because, obviously you make money from your phone calls and your emails, but they're not going to cause your business to close down again if you don't look at them straight away. For these ones, these are the tasks that you want to delegate out. These are your $10 tasks that you don't need to do, but you need them doing. Okay. And if you're in a position where you can't delegate them out yet, you need to limit the time that you're spending on them. So you give yourself a time frame during the day and like, this is when I'm going to be answering all my emails. Okay. Those are your urgent, but you're not important tasks. And the fourth quadrant is your not urgent and not important tasks. Okay, not urgent, not important. Now, these tasks are your time wasting tasks. And unfortunately for a lot of us, sometimes me included, I spend way too much time on these time wasting tasks. They do not contribute to your goals. They do not contribute to your productivity. They do not, contribute to your success. So an example of this would be mindless social media scrolling without purpose. Now, you guys, we all do that, right? We all do that. Mindless social media scrolling without purpose. So what you want to do is avoid these activities. Okay, eliminate these tasks. Marcus, please explain the difference between urgent and not important and important but not urgent. Morgan, you know what? We are on a time difference, not time difference. So we do have a limited amount of time. So it's going to take a while for me to go through those again. But what we can do is we can catch up afterwards and I can explain them to you afterwards, okay? So that I'm not taking up everyone's time this morning going over them. We'll go over them again for you. If not, it will be in my portal where you can pause it and rewind it. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about now is our SMART goals. Now, SMART goals, this is something that I talk about all the time. So I'm not going to spend too much time on here. I've got loads of content in my portal about SMART goals. So SMART goals are things that are specific, they're measurable, achievable, they're relevant, and they're time bound. And we all know that setting SMART goals helps you to focus on clear, attainable objectives and ensures that your time is spent on activities that truly matter. So once again, I've got loads of information on setting goals, setting SMART goals, whatnot in the portal. So jump in there and really go into depth on that one. I'm just doing a quick time check here. Okay. Daily schedule. Plan your day in advance. So planning your day the night before can help you start each day with a clear focus and a structure. There is a school of thought, I don't know if you've heard of this, but there's a school of thought that a person can only make a limited number of good decisions in each given day, as making too many decisions can lead to decision fatigue. Catrice, I'm going to drop the portal in there for you at the end, my lovely. It can lead to decision fatigue, and decision fatigue refers to the deteriorating quality of decisions made by an individual after a long session of decision making. So you make your best decisions first thing. So let's not waste your best decisions on simple tasks. Okay. So, team, what do you think are some of the ways you can prepare for your day the night before? What are some of the ways that you think you can prepare, you can make decisions? What kind of decisions do you think you can make the night before that can help you set your day? So Deidre says, make a list. That is my number one thing here. So the night before, you can, yeah, write your to-do list. You can do journal entry. You can also do things like lay your clothes out, make your lunch and decide what to wear, portion out your day. Exactly. Organize any materials that you might need for the next day, because this really reduces stress in the morning and saves time, and it takes your it uses decisions that aren't that important. Okay, so you can even do things like um set out some of your breakfast stuff. So if you're having scrambled eggs, maybe scramble the eggs, not scramble the eggs, but mix the mixture the night before, cut up your vegetables the night before, wash any fruit that you're having, set your tea bag out. So have a good night, sleep the night before. Exactly. So it's all about preparation. It's all about preparation here, planning your day in advance. It just makes your day, the start of your day, a lot easier. And it doesn't waste your decisions on silly things. Limit distractions. So effective time management means that you need to be able to focus on tasks without paying attention to distractions. Okay, so minimize your interruptions. By doing this, you can maintain a higher level of productivity and achieve your goals more efficiently. Okay, one way you can do this is by creating a distraction-free workspace. So when I am at home in Qatar, I have my distraction-free workspace. There's no TV in there. I do have an Alexa. That's it. My desk is kept clear, and it just gives me good peace of mind, because if it's too busy around me, I can't get productive. So a well-organized and dedicated workspace is key for maintaining focus and productivity. And by setting up an environment that minimizes potential distractions, you can enhance your ability to concentrate on your important tasks. Okay. Another way is to set clear boundaries. Set clear boundaries. You know what we say, no is a complete sentence. There's a boundary that you're setting. So setting clear boundaries and routines helps you to manage your time effectively. It prevents distractions from disrupting your workflow, and it establishes a structured approach to your tasks. Okay, and it helps you to maintain your focus and productivity, as I said before. So have a do not dis okay, I spelled do not disturb wrong, but have a do not disturb sign up on your desk. Okay, so people know, listen, when this is up, don't come talking to me. I don't want to hear from you. If you've got younger kids, let them know mommy or daddy's working. Give them a timer, which we're going to get into in the next one, but give them a timer. When this timer goes off, mommy will be back with you. It's only an X amount of time. You can put on Paw Patrol or something in that time. Time your Paw Patrol with your breaks for your kids. That's what I would say if I was starting again and my kids were little again. My kids, as I said, are 13 and 15. I don't have to do that no more. And the last one we're going to talk about is taking regular breaks. And we're going to talk about this through using the Pomodoro method. Okay, so for this method to be effective, you need to have your task or your to-do list set out, hopefully from the night before. Okay, and you're going to have work intervals, or they're also called Pomodoros. Okay, so you're going to have little segments, and decide what time you will start during your day. So say you're saying, okay, after your school runs, you've come back, you've put the breakfast, everything's going to start at 10 a.m. Okay, that's when the kids are at school, that's when I would usually really start to work, 10 a.m. And each interval or Pomodoro is going to last 25 minutes. Okay, and within each interval, you're going to focus on just one task. You're going to have a timer, whether it's your phone, Paw Patrol, whatever. You're going to set a timer for 25 minutes per task. And during this interval, you will have absolutely no distractions. I'm glad you find it helpful, Musa. You will have absolutely no distractions. You put your phone on do not disturb and minimize anything that might be a distraction. Now, once your 25-minute alarm sounds, what you're going to do is take a quick 5-minute break. You're going to have a comfort break, have a quick drink, a bit of a stretch, do whatever. Is Paw Patrol alarm too? Paw Patrol is a TV show that kids watch, Morgan. Grab a drink, do whatever. But this 5 minutes is time for you to have a quick recharge. Now, after this 5 minute break, you are going to start your next interval. You put your timer back on and you start your next interval. Now, this is the important part. You're going to do 4 intervals. So 25 minutes, 5 minute break, 25 minutes, 5 minute break, 25. So you're going to do that 4 times. Now, after the fourth interval, this is when you're going to take a longer break. And this longer break can be like 15 minutes to 30 minutes. So you have to find out what your sweet zone is. Some people, if they take too long off, they're not going to want to come back. Some people need longer off. So decide where your sweet zone is and take 15 to 30 minutes off for this break. And so this is your more substantial rest period, right? And this is going to really help you to rejuvenate and prepare for your next set of intervals. So using this technique can really improve your time management skills, and it can really enhance your focus and boost your productivity. Adina says, the way I'm scribbling notes down, girl, it's going to be uploaded into the portal so you can re-watch it. Morgan says, I struggle to concentrate past 10 minutes without a break. I have an active mind. So do you know what, Morgan? For someone like you that says that you struggle to sit still for 25 minutes, start with 10 minutes then. 10 minutes of uninterrupted time, take a 3 minute break. Then do another 10 minutes of uninterrupted time. But then do that for, say, 1 week. And then in week 2, maybe stretch that and maybe just add 2 or 3 minutes on. So then set your timer for 12 or 13 minutes and then go from there. And before you know it, you'll be able to sit still. It's about retraining your body, retraining your mind to do that. So, for example, when I first started meditating, I couldn't meditate for no more than 5 minutes because I'd be meditating, I'd be quiet, and then I'd be thinking, what am I going to cook for dinner? What shall I get for the kids? What have they got after school? Oh, you know what? Have I got an apple downstairs? I think I'm going to go have an apple. And I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't do more than 5 minutes. So what I did in that instance is I started to retrain my brain. So I would think of, instead of trying to, and I keep saying that T word, and I'm so sorry, don't tell Nikki. Instead of attempting to do a full meditation at once, I would sit there still just for 2 minutes and think of one thing, just one thing, and keep that one thing on my mind for 2 minutes and then take a break. And once I could concentrate for 2 minutes without changing my mind, then I extended to 5 minutes, then extended 10 minutes. And now I can sit there for 25 minutes and do a meditation, no problem, without my mind wandering. So it's all about training yourself or retraining yourself into your techniques that you want to have. Because remember, the top 1% of people, they use these methods. And if we're going to be successful like the top 1%, we need to copy what they do as well, okay? As you know, I do love to end my sessions with a nice quote. So time management is not about doing the most things in the least time. It's about doing the most important things as effectively as possible. So effective time management is just not about being busy or being fast. Okay. So it's not like how I do sometimes when I'm busy all day and not getting anything done. It's about making deliberate choices to focus on what is truly important and then executing those tasks with care and effectiveness, right? By doing so, by doing this, you can achieve meaningful and lasting results rather than just ticking off items on your to-do list. And please, let me just add this on your to-do list. Let's not trick ourselves with our to-do list. Let's not just put things on there that we're going to do any day. And yes, we know that brushing your teeth and having a shower every day is important, but don't just make yourself feel as if you've achieved something just by putting those things down. Today I'm going to eat. Yes, we know that you're going to do that anyway. So let's put things on there that are actually meaningful and that actually work towards our goals. And let's not cheat ourselves by putting the simple things on our to-do list. Okay? Can everyone promise me that? Can I get a yes? Can you promise me that you're not going to put the simple cheating to do things on your to-do list? Please, please, please. Yes, Musa says. Adila says yes. Catrice, yes. David, yes. Morgan, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, as I said, right, I do have a school portal. It's called Wealth Pioneers. Let me just drop it into the chat for you. Where is it? Have I exited? I have. Let me just drop this into the chat for you. And you can pull it up from there. Now, every single week I do this. Every single week I prepare myself. I put my link there and then it disappears for some reason. I'm gonna get it right one day, I promise you. One day I'm gonna get it right and it's gonna happen just as I planned. There you go. So here's my school group, Wealth Pioneers. Now, Wealth Pioneers, it's free to join. My school group is a free group to join. I know I've had some questions before. People have said they can't join because they can't afford to join. School is a paid platform, but I cover the cost for the platform, not you. Don't worry about that. My group for now, is free to join. So in this group, we help you build confidence, build self-esteem, build income, and of course, be authentic. It is a community to transform your mindset, embrace innovative income strategies, and enhance essential skills for financial independence and for financial growth. So really, it ignites your potential and starts a new path to success. Okay, so there you go. The link is in the chat for anyone that wants to join. You can join. When you go in there, please don't be shy. Please don't be shy. Please introduce yourself once you go in. Introduce yourself. Let everyone know what you do, who you are, why you're there. Do you know what? Because at the end of the day, it is a community and your network is your network. So you never know who you can meet in there. That could be your next client, that could be your next collaboration, that can be your next accountability partner, that could just be your next friend. So just introduce yourself in there. Let's get to know each other. The fun thing about school is it has a leadership board. The more you interact, the higher you go on the leadership board. That's loads of fun. I love to be at the top. We are all winners here. So let's see who's going to be at the top next week. And I'm going to announce it actually. So get in there, get active, introduce yourself. Once you've introduced yourself, go up to the top of the group and you're going to see the classroom. If you go into the classroom, you're going to see a bunch of power bites in there that you can work through. Okay. Do you offer group Zooms as well as part of this portal? They are coming, Morgan. They are 100% coming. So you will be seeing those in there. So once again, there you go. Thank you so much for being here. I've really enjoyed talking to you today about time management. Okay, make sure you are following me on Instagram, Michelle Jenme. I have a YouTube page, Michelle J Mentoring. Of course, I have the school group. Go into the school group. We are here Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. UK time, 2 a.m. Barbados time, 9 a.m. Qatar time, I don't know, 6 p.m. Australia time. So we are here in all time zones. Make sure you join. Make sure you invite anyone. Everyone is welcome. Invite anyone onto this call that you know that needs a push in the morning. Men and women are welcome. Okay. We are always really, really female heavy, but please invite some guys on. I would absolutely love to see them. And of course, as I said, we're here Monday to Friday with the Rebuild Queens. So Monday to Thursday, we have other Rebuild Queens running the call. And on Fridays, you have myself running the call. So shout out to my other Rebuild Queens on here. Shout out to my Eagles. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for joining me this morning. As you know, some of you know, when we started this call, we started with a jump in January challenge. And what that meant, of course, in jump in January is we were keeping everyone accountable and we were all losing weight together, getting fit together. I don't have my sprays on me. Sorry, it's 2 a.m. I forgot to bring them out, but I don't have my sprays on me. But basically, it is a spray that you spray under your tongue. We've got 3 of them, one to help cut your appetite and lose weight, one to help with sleep. That one is so effective. I keep telling the joke of when I first took it, I fell asleep on the floor next to the dog and didn't wake up till 2 a.m. And one that helps with energy, natural B12 spray, just under your tongue, energy 8 sprays, and it just gives you that natural boost of energy. It's not like Red Bull or nothing like that yesterday that I'm reading Adina's comment and talking at the same time. So it's not like Red Bull that gives you a boost and then gives you a crash. It's just a natural release of energy throughout the day. So it's absolutely, absolutely brilliant. So, oh yeah, they do have eagle emojis, Morgan. And look, my eagles are shouting out. Thank you, eagles. Thank you, eagles. Adina says she took her craze spray yesterday and it had her full till after breakfast for pretty much the whole day. that is exactly what happens. Sometimes I need to remind myself to eat actually after taking my crave spray, and of course my Alive juice. Alive juice is absolutely amazing. If you're interested in that, get back to the person that put you onto the call. We've got the Alive juice that helps to balance your hormones. Again, with your appetite, gives you energy. It's good for all sorts. Adina lost 1.5 stone in under 12 weeks, which is about 3 dress sizes by using these products. And with that being said, thank you very, very much for being here. If I've got any gold diggers on the call, shout out to my gold diggers as well. Multiple streams of income is the way to go. So we also trade in gold. If you're interested in learning to trade in gold, get back to the person that invited you onto the call, and we will have a chat. Somebody will have a chat with you about that. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. It's carnival time here in Barbados. I think I'll be going out and doing something fun this weekend. Yay, Catrice's excited. Yeah, it's carnival. It's carnival time. So with that being said, I'm going back to bed. Love you guys loads. Love your energy today. Love that you're action takers. Enjoy your weekend and see you next week. Love you loads. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, David. Adina wants to come with me. Thanks, Joanne, for being on.
Bye. Take
Thank you. Good
care.
morning, Chengi. Thank you, Donna. Thank you.
Good
Bye,
morning,
Nigel.
Michelle.
Bye. 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 Thanks for coming on. Thanks, Bev, Angela, Carly, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. Bye, Musa. Bye.